Hello friends, I am actually doing sweet potato casserole, so I thought I'd hop on here to show you how I do it, and I'm going to do it in segments, hopefully pausing you in between, because it's going to be something that has to cook a process for about 20 minutes. I am trying to make ahead stuff for Thanksgiving. Yes, I know it's only November, whatever, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, but I have some things coming up in the next few weeks that I'm trying to make it easier on myself for Thanksgiving. So I've done this before. I make my casseroles that I can do ahead of time, whatever pies I can do ahead of time. I should tell you what I'm doing. That was a sweet potato. I have 6 of them, so I have 5 more to cut up. I am trying to cut them all in similar sizes so they boil together in this pot that you can see together. So I do them to make the safest way is flat size down. Hang on, I'm gonna get a different knife. I'm gonna move my garbage over here. I got the big girl, the Pioneer Woman one. So the reason I did that is because you should be able to do flat side down, and then you can make your cubes quicker with a big knife. So then that becomes also my lifter. So 6 potatoes is what I'm going to do. There's only going to be 9 of us, I think, for Thanksgiving this year. Do I do the math right? 4, 6, 8 of us that I know of, unless anybody's a straggler. 8 of us. So I don't have to do a whole lot. I will do a whole lot, but I don't have to do a whole lot. Sweet potato casserole, do you like it? Because I prefer it over mashed potatoes. That's just my personal preference. And yes, I do make a healthier version that comes out like as if you're having this sinful. Dave doesn't eat it. My kids love it. 1 grandchild out of 3 loves it, maybe 2. My kids love it, and all that really matters is I love it. So I don't make things that there's no one going to eat, because that would be a waste. So here's the differences, and I was going to show you when I do them. That's 3 potatoes, so I got 3 more to go. I've been doing a lot of the coconut oil and coconut sugar. You see me do that, or maple syrup, or honey as my sweeteners. So a few years ago, when I had bariatric surgery, I said, you know what, I'm going to try making some pies differently so that I can eat them, and I'm going to do that again this year. Believe it or not, my son loves everything. Pumpkin pie, apple pie, and this casserole I made with maple syrup instead of sugar. And I have recipes for them that I found, and then I adapted them to what I like. So I'm going to do that again. I'm not sure if I think I'm going to use coconut sugar in this instead of maple syrup. But I do think I'm going to stick. My daughter loved the pumpkin pie more than she liked traditional pumpkin pie. It came out a little darker using the maple syrup, but the flavor was delicious. So I'm probably going to do that again, because then I know not only am I eating better for Thanksgiving, which you know can be an indulging hard day on the average person's body, but it allows me to have a little indulgence still in a healthy way. And I think I told you also, sugar is the one thing that affects me. If I have sugar, I crave sugar, and it also hurts my belly. So I just try not to have regular sugar. And not because I'm on a diet, not because I want to lose more weight, just because the surgery I had, sugar is the one thing that complicates me. And why do I want to do that to myself? After all this hard work, why not just, I ask myself, why would you want to have something that hurts you? It's kind of like, I don't know, if you had cancer and you finally got rid of it and you had a chance to, why would you want it back? So I know that's a bad analogy, but especially right now, it's a bad analogy. But sugar is something was my nemesis. It's like, I guess, alcoholic with drinks. That's 6 potatoes. So these are going to boil till they're fork tender, and I'll let you know how much or how long as soon as they boil. In the meantime, I'm back. I am making a turkey breast. Now, I know we're on to sweet potatoes, but I wanted to show you what I'm doing while the sweet potatoes are boiling. So for $6.65, I've got a 6.75 pound turkey breast. They go on sale around here for 99 cents a pound. Shady Brook Farms is the brand. If you have never done this, you should. So how much do you spend for turkey deli meat? I bet you pay more than $6.75. And it has a lifespan of a couple of days and then it's slimy. So what I do is I buy this. I buy them times 5 when they go on sale. In other words, I probably have 5 of them in my freezer. And now I have 3. I just looked. I took this one out last night and I have 3. I buy them and roast them on a Sunday or whenever. You can roast them whatever day. And we eat off of that thing all week long. So for $6.75, we have dinner quite often for more than just Dave and I. He does love turkey. He doesn't love gravy, but I do, and I make good gravy. And this isn't going to be like a Thanksgiving turkey that I'm going to baste with butter and do a ton to. I'm literally going to throw some aromatics around it. So I'm going to put it where you can see it. I just busted up 2 stalks of celery and putting them around it. Again, this is just to flavor my gravy. Usually I always put some carrots in. I happen to have some baby carrots, so I'm going to take, I don't know, 7 baby carrots. All of this will get fished out at the end, and maybe I have another trick up my sleeve. So this I learned from a chef on TV. If you use your immersion blender, this is the wrong knife. If you use your immersion blender, and at the end of when this turkey is cooked, you take your immersion blender, the drippings that are at the bottom from the turkey, those vegetables that are at the bottom, you emulsify them and it thickens the gravy naturally without having to use any flour thickener. So because if you're not looking to make a vat of gravy like we are on Thanksgiving, that works perfect. So you could do it that way. Or again, everybody on this channel has asked me to do traditional cooking and the healthier version. For the roasting of this turkey bird, I do leave my skin on. I don't eat the skin later, but I leave it on. And I season it very plainly. Think of it as a hot turkey sandwich, as a turkey Reuben, as a turkey dinner. This is not Thanksgiving, so I'm not pulling out all the stops, even though I'm doing sweet potato casserole. So I'm just showing you how to roast a turkey breast that's no legs, no wings, no thighs. Obviously some salt and pepper all around it, and me and my seasoned salt, and me on my naked meat. So you know turkey makes drippings on its own. You know that I don't have to add much liquid to the bottom of this. You could add stock if you want. I don't have stock today. Well, I do, but I'm not opening a whole carton. I'm putting just in about 2 cups of water. Guess what? That girl or boy goes into the oven. The oven's on, and while those sweet potatoes are boiling, I'll make sweet potato casserole that's maybe a little bit, I think I'm gonna have a baked sweet potato with my turkey tonight and make a baked potato for Dave, and we'll have turkey all week. So I guess where I'm going with this is look for those 99-cent sales, buy those turkey breasts or the roast chickens. You can get several meals for $5 or $6 economically wise. And I buy them through the year whenever I see those sales because we do love them. So does this help you in any way? Back on pause, waiting on sweet potatoes.